Hi ladies, hi gents. Okay, Kane has had his artwork back from the examination board, and as promised I said I would share some of it with you. Okay, so I'm going to start with this piece. This is a summer project they had to do, which was an alphabet project. They had to design the alphabet in as many different ways as possible. So this is Kane's piece, and he didn't just draw the alphabet, he actually used texture as well. For instance, these L's are actually wooden L's from my craft stash, and like the S is made out of buttons. He's used foam, and I just wanted to share this piece with you because he doesn't like it. But he did actually get an A for this because of the amount of texture and different papers he used, different ways of doing the letters he used, and you know, he just didn't draw it, and that actually got him a higher grade because of that. If I take you in, let me see if I can, that's out. Try and show you, you'll see that there's quite a bit of, it's not really picking out, but there's quite a lot of dimension in this piece. So I just wanted to start off with this piece, so I'll just move this out of the way. Okay. And for each piece they had to do a development. So like they had to explain what materials they were going to use and write up how they were going to do it, what colours they were going to use. So all their development has to be in these books. He did actually go with this design using, let's see if I can, using tissue paper rolled up. And this was actually from Kew Gardens, this one. He went to Kew Gardens and they had to do either a plant or one of the structures from Kew Gardens in a three-dimensional piece. So this is actually his piece here, which is a plant using rolled up tissue paper. I have to say, by the time he finished this, he was sick of looking at tissue paper. And he did actually say to me, if I ever see another piece of tissue paper, Mum. So I'm just going to zoom in so you can see some of the detail. Okay. So that's that piece. They did have some live models in, and I've picked the most tasteful one because obviously some of them have areas showing that wouldn't be appropriate. So I thought this one was okay to show because there's not too much detail in certain areas. So they had live models pose for them, and this is one of his lifestyle drawings from that, which I just thought I'd share. another one of his project books, again from Kew Gardens. You can see they had to do the flowers. Let's see what else is in here. I can show you. There's this artist that they studied as well, and his work became is very famous, but he did actually do a portrait of the Queen that nobody liked when this artist done it. And this is actually the portrait of the Queen there, and it caused a bit of uproar over here. And Kane had to reproduce that piece. Let me see which he's done here. And Kane didn't like doing this, but they had to do analysis on it. But it really isn't his favourite kind of style of painting, but he did it anyway. He done some of it in pencil as well to recreate the artist's work. He preferred doing it in the pencil to the paint. He didn't like the style of this artist in particular. I don't want to show you the pictures of me. Again, another sculpture from Kew Gardens. Okay, so that's that piece. This is his development for one of the pieces I'm about to show you. These are photographs of let me zoom in best I can. Okay, these are photographs of the things they had to draw a picture of set up on the tables, and they had to take the pictures from, it's not very clear, from all different angles to choose which one they were going to draw, because it was all going to be in black and white. And this picture is actually the one that Kane drew. So it's got a stripy cloth, and then there's a vase with flowers, there's music note paper, there's bottles, jars, all kinds of things on it. Let's see what else is in here. They do all kind of projects like abstracts, but this picture in particular is one of his pieces that I want to share with you. Let me withdraw it. Okay, so I'll just get that. So this is a piece from the photograph, and this is all done in pencil. I love this piece. The detail is stunning. I'll try and show you it close up. So this here is the music notebook, and the bottle, the glass bottle. There's an iron there, a spool, tambourine here. This is a paintbrush holder, and you can see the paintbrushes there. What else is in it? There's so much in it. I just love this bit. I love how it's done. Okay, so there's the vase with the flowers. There's also a teapot here. What else? There's so much in it. It's just so detailed, and I'm sure this won't do it justice, showing you. But it is just amazing. I just love it, and his detail on the fabric with the stripes and the folds and in here, he's just, wow. He did actually get an A-star for this piece, which is amazing. It's one of my favourites. And then his GCSE final bit, as you all know, was conflict, war and government. So he had to do a lot of research on the war. He actually went to the graveyard where all the soldiers and that are buried and took photos. He had to take gang type pictures of gang members to show conflict like this. You know, the hoodies and the violence in London, these images here are to try and highlight that. And then he had to do some sketches of what he'd seen. This is the London bus. And the Twin Towers there. And then again he had to get images to show all these things. Okay, that's more Freud work. I think I want to show this page, but it's stuck because there we go. Okay, so the soldier, he done this piece in acrylic paint and he texturized it, and this was in preparation for a final piece, and he absolutely loved this piece. It is just, I don't know if it's going to pick up the texture. Yeah, you can just see it there. It is completely texture all over. And then he did do the London bus in it as well. Then he was working with layering using the texture. And then this was the images that he wanted to use on his final piece. So I'm going to show you them now. This has to be one of my favourite pieces that Kane has done. This is the soldier done in all tones of blue, and I just find this piece amazing. I just love it. It's all done in paint and all shades of blue that he could create, and I just love it. It's just amazing. The shading and the detail he's used using just blue tones is, well, it blows me away. So that is one of my favourite pieces, and I'm sure you'll agree that it's quite striking. He wants to hang this piece up in his bedroom. So, okay, and I just have one final piece to show you, and this is his texture piece, and this was his very final piece, and as you can see, it's a soldier with a gas mask on, and this is all textured and layered, and the work he put into this is just, I'm going to try and show you where the layers are so you can see. So you can see that there's layers of chipboard on top, where he's done so many different layers. This probably isn't doing it justice, but you can just see all the different levels of chipboard that he's used and then painted over. It is textured as well, the whole piece. I'll just turn it around there. And again, I find this one quite striking. I just love it. And it's probably because I know how passionate he is about his work. It just inspires me so much. And well, I just hope you like it, and I'm sure you will. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I promised you all that I would show you more of his work, so as you can see, it's all different types of work, working with paint, texture, drawing. So I wanted to show you a variety rather than lots of the same thing. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.